So yes, I made an autoclicker. Yes, it sucks. I will be talking about the things I've gone through to make this autoclicker in this video. So where do I start? Well, near the end of 2020, I got Minecraft. It's a great game. Soon after, I got addicted. And I mean it when I say addicted. I played in class, sometimes till 2 AM, and I have quite a lot of Bed Wars clips. Long story short, I found out about autoclickers and I wanted to make my own because why not reinvent the wheel? So I got to work on my very first version of my autoclicker in mid-2021. It was awful, and here is a short showcase. There is a huge on and off button. There's another button called config, which lets you configure the minimum and maximum CPS. And I am not proud of this UI, it is awful. So here we are on cpstest.org to on, and we click 18, 37, 56. Unfortunately, I do not have any screenshots or documentations of the code or resources that I used and all the torture I was put through, but here's basically how it went. I searched the entirety of Stack Overflows for a way to get mouse and key presses even if a Java window is not in focus. Meaning you, the user, is not actively using the program, like not clicking into it, but it could still detect when you click or type something. Luckily, I ended up finding something called JNativeHook, so I got to work. Everything, all the code, it was mostly fine until I realized the clicker would just click on forever. Why? Because every time I make it simulate a click, JNativeHook thought I, the user, clicked. It would fire the autoclick event on and on again, creating a infinite loop. This single issue caused me to reboot my computer like 50 times and messed up my entire computer by clicking every accessible button. After fixing that issue by disabling JNativeHook and re-enabling it after all the clicks are done, I ran into another issue. Actually, how about this? I'm gonna list all the issues out. Everything was blurry after exporting, JNativeHook goes crazy at times, robot class wouldn't stop clicking, kill key wouldn't work, pausing with thread.sleep stops the whole program, exporting as jar, and I couldn't find out how to turn a jar into an exe, no clue how to make an installer, the installer just wouldn't bundle the files properly, couldn't get the exe to use the custom JRE, had to find out how to make a custom JRE to run the damn program, which required me to learn how to use JDEPs to list all the dependencies the program needed, which required me to figure out how to run command prompt in Java 8's folder, but then I realized Java 8 does not have JDEPs, so I downloaded Java 9, 11, and a whole bunch of other versions until it worked. And then I had to figure out how to use JLink to actually generate the custom JRE to get the program to work, and this took a total of 2 months back in 2021. Which is kind of why this version is called AutoClicker Premium. Since I already knew how to code the thing, I just did the basics by creating a window along with a big on-off button and a slider to set number of clicks. It does 1 to 100 CPS, or 1000 if you find the secret key to do so. It has a default 3 CPS range to cheat some autoclicker detectors, and after I finished the project, I felt satisfied until I realized something. The clicks are always a few shy of the selected value, and sometimes JNativeHook wouldn't freaking work. I found out that I ignored my calculation for a random number between 3 CPS more or less the range. And I scoured the internet and found SystemHook that only works on Windows. It works a lot more than JNativeHook. JNativeHook will be used for computers that run macOS or other operating systems, while SystemHook will be used for Windows. After I solved all of this, I had to relearn how to use JDEPs and JLinks and InnoSetup 6. Either way, I got a better understanding, and because I've done it before for my first autoclicker, it went pretty smooth. Now let me do a very short showcase. Here I've booted up AutoClicker Premium. It is preset at 20 CPS. All you need to do is click this to on and click somewhere here and it will click for you. It might seem slower than the previous version. This is because the stopping is a lot more accurate and precise. I made it so that all the buttons on your mouse, except for left and right click, will disable or enable the autoclicker. So in this case, I can click my middle button, the scroll wheel, and it shall turn it off, which it works. If I still use JNativeHook, this might not work 100% of the time. System Hook makes it much more better. It works probably 100% of the time, and unfortunately it's only on Windows. To download this, all you need to do is go to the GitHub linked in the description, go over to releases by clicking over here. There are a total of 3 releases. If you're on Windows, just download one of these. This is if you already have Java installed and you don't want it as an application. This if you don't have Java installed and you want it as an application. The beta version comes in a jar which works cross-platform.
Oh, damn it.